And we begin with a live look at the White House because soon President Trump will meet face-to-face with the president of Brazil. And it will be the first time the two leaders are in the same room since Brazil's president defended Pope Leo. This after the Pope had a tense exchange with President Trump last month about the war in Iran. And speaking of that war, Iran says they are reviewing the latest U.S. peace proposal. A main point of contention has been Iran's nuclear capabilities, but President Trump is already taking a victory lap. Here's what he had to say about the negotiations.
They want to make a deal badly, and we'll see if we get there. If we get there, they can't have nuclear weapons. It's very simple, but what's not to submit? So they had a Navy with 159 ships, and now every ship is blown to pieces and lying at the bottom of the water. They had an Air Force, lots of planes, and they don't have any planes. They don't have any anti-aircraft. They don't have any radar left. Their missiles are mostly decimated. They have some. They have probably 18, 19%, but not a lot by comparison to what they had. And their leaders are all dead. So I think we won. We're doing well. Now we have to get what we have to get. If we don't do that, we'll have to go a big step further. But with that being said, they want to make a deal. We've had very good talks over the last 24 hours, and it's very possible that we'll make a deal.
Now let's go live outside the White House to CBS News senior White House correspondent Weijia Jiang. Hey, Weijia, so given what we just heard from the president, are we any closer to seeing an end to this war?
Well, just to be clear, the piece of paper that's being traded right now is not even a peace proposal. It is a deal to start hashing out a deal. It is a memo of understanding that there would be certain terms attached to sitting down for these two sides to start filling in all the details of a potential peace agreement. So it is an important step, and we are waiting to hear from Iranians to see if they accept it. But even if they do, that does not mean that this is the final agreement to end the war, even though there would be some sort of declaration to our understanding that the at least one phase of the war is over. So there's a lot still to be determined, and the hard work will be filling in the details in terms of what a final agreement would look like. The president, as you just heard, said that Iran has already signed off to his key condition, which is never having a nuclear weapon, but Iran has not said that publicly. There are also other sticking points that we've seen, not only for this go-round of the war in Iran, but for decades in terms of what Iran would agree to when it comes to, for example, enriching uranium to a level that could be used to build a nuclear weapon. There's also the matter of the Strait of Hormuz, and it is our understanding that this memo of understanding includes some softening of the restrictions in the strait. But again, it is not a final solution or a permanent reopening of this strait. So many unknowns now, Mugo, but you're right in that we are waiting to see what the next step is, and that President Trump has expressed optimism that they are going to make progress. We should note that he also warned if there is a lack of progress and no peace deal is reached, that the U.S., he says, will hit Iran again, even harder and with more intensity.
Thanks for giving us a clearer picture of things on that lane, Weijia.